happy when our next guest stops by. He's the host of my all-time favorite show on CBS, the hugely popular The Amazing Race. Please welcome back Phil Keoghan. I didn't know you were coming down the fire pole. I made a mistake.
Well, I had no pole preparation. I got to tell you, God,
I hope they.
If you replayed that, I think you will see that pole was pressing in the wrong places. I forgot to wrap the legs.
Yeah, I've made that mistake a few times. Oh, here it is. Here it is. What's happening?
Hold on a second. 45 seconds and we're already there.
I know.
Why does this always happen with us?
I don't know what it is. Now stop it, because we have to talk about your wife today. So we have to be very polite.
Transition. Let's transition.
Yes, because
how do we do that?
You're a happily married man, and every time Phil's on, we have a flirt fest in a very respectful way.
Yes, in a very respectful way.
Because he's ultimately absolutely not interested in me.
I think you've got a lot of spunk.
Spunk?
And
God. What a compliment.
And I think we probably would have gone out if we'd had the chance, don't you think?
Yes, I would accept that. I would accept that very romantic.
Well, I'm just saying, I think we could have a lot of fun together.
You got spunk. I hate spunk.
Oh, you hate, really?
Well, no, it's a famous scene from the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Well, I never heard that one, but that's a compliment where I come from. Meaning you've got energy. Don't you think she's got this great energy?
Yeah.
I mean, you must get guys right into you all the time asking you. I mean, right?
Yes, the prison mail comes in here on a constant basis. Phil, but of course, I've said it before. I think you're an attractive man for many reasons, though. It's not like I saw you in Teen Beat magazine and put your picture up on my bedroom wall, although that did happen. I think that you're just this really smart, adventurous man who's had done amazing things with his life.
Well,
and
that's very nice.
I know that you're very romantic too, because didn't your wife go to do the whole renew of your wedding vows and stuff?
Yeah, well, I've always admired people that do interesting things for renewing their vows, and I thought after I was married with my wife for 5 years, I thought maybe we should do something special.
Wow.
So I came up with this ridiculous idea that we would renew our vows underwater. Except that I wanted to get a priest and everything, so I went in search of trying to find a scuba diving priest.
Oh, scuba diving! Wow, I'm thinking, in the bathtub at home or something.
That sounds like fun too, actually. But no, I went in search of a. Yeah, you got me thinking. Stop it. All right, so I'm looking for.
I can't swim.
Do you need mouth to mouth? You see,
for part of it, yeah.
It's just as well you guys are here. This could really get out of hand. When does this show play again? It's
not at 2 a.m.
It's about 1 o'clock. Yeah, right.
No, come on. So you go and you find the scuba diving priest.
Well, it took a long time to find a scuba diving priest. It's not like you just go into Yellow Pages and go, oh, scuba diving priest. But I wanted a guy, to come down with the good book, or a woman to come down with the good book, and that's what we ended up doing. We actually arranged to have a scuba diving priest take us down to the water with communication devices.
Yeah. I want to see it. I haven't even seen it yet. So. Oh, the dolphins. That's right. They told me the dolphins showed up. That is beautiful. Because you can hear in your voice that you can.
Well, it was so unbelievable. My best man, that's about a mile out to sea in open water. Those are wild dolphins. And my best man was Banana George, the barefoot water skier, and he dropped the rings down from about 60 feet. I picked up the rings. So my wife had the veil. I was wearing the dinner suit. And we had these communication masks on. And I guess the sound attracted the dolphins. And out of nowhere, these dolphins just turned up just as we, finished doing the renewing of the vows. These dolphins turned up, and they were circling, going around us. And I was flipping out because I was like, I couldn't believe it happened.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, no, it was better than a bathtub, I tell you.
I'll say.
It was really quite amazing.
Oh, we'll be right back. More with Phil. That is And we'll talk about the new season coming up.
Oh, he just ate it.
You have to get the cheese. Now, this season, you have all these great characters. Phil was telling me to share with us. I think we have some pictures of some of the teams, but we have
I just love the Amazing Race for the diversity of characters. This is Margie and Luke. Now, Luke is the first deaf person that we've ever had on the show.
And this is mother and son.
Mother and son. They have an amazing relationship. They communicate in a special way, meaning they have their own sign language.
Because he became deaf at the age of 3, so he doesn't read lips.
He doesn't read lips, but their way of communicating is so unique. And some people thought, well, he'd be at a disadvantage.
Right.
But what you'll actually find is that their unique way of communicating, that means they can communicate secretly without anybody else knowing what's going on. I love the fact that we've chosen them to be on the show. That's fantastic.
That's great. I can't wait to see it. Who else? Who else do you have? You have
well, we have these two guys here. Yeah,
they're brothers, right?
Yeah, they're brothers, Mark and Michael, and they are quite short.
Right.
But both being
Michael's
professional.
a jockey?
Yeah, so they've been jockeys, they've been stunt people. They have absolutely no fear of anything. They are absolutely ready for anything. Huge Amazing Race fans, and just hysterical to watch. There's a couple of scenes where, I mean, you better go to the bathroom before you watch the scenes with them, because you will pee your pants watching these guys. I mean, they're that funny. They're hysterical.
I always love, on the show when the Amazing Race is on, we always pick what teams we're going to root for. And we're always lucky to have all the teams come on the show too after they're eliminated.
And they love coming on, by the way.
Aww.
And the fans love. And Andrea is here.
Andrea? There's Andrea.
Andrea. And you're part of Tarkon, right? The Amazing Racers who get together and support the show.
You had another adventure in
Italy.
Because I asked you to bring tape of it. Did you find it?
I did. I found the tape. This is from about 10 years ago. I wanted to go to the top of this volcano, Stromboli, and I thought the best way to celebrate climbing this 3,000-foot volcano would be to have a 5-star chef cook dinner on top of this erupting volcano. So we got up there just as the sun was setting, and the chef turned up. He was such a proud Italian man, dug a hole in the volcanic rock and cooked scoffano fish and al dente pasta. We had a beautiful bottle of wine. And
using the heat of the
volcano. This man was such a proud man, and I have to say, of all the moments I've ever been involved with in television, this was one of the most magical. It was really magic.
Okay, so what are you doing here in this clip that we're going to see?
In the clip, you're actually going to see where I'm toasting the chef, toasting his Aeolian pride, and as we toast, a surprise happens.
Okay, here we go. Phil in a volcano.
È un onore mangiare il tuo cibo.
And to be in your country.
E di essere nel tuo paese.
And also, look.
Wow.
You see that?
Okay, let's go for it.
Cheers.
To Stromboli.
To Stromboli.
What a life.
What
a life this guy has.
There are these moments that you're a part of in television where you just know that something special has happened. And what are the chances? That volcano sometimes won't erupt for days. And just as we toast this man and toast Italy, this thing blows up. And so he still emails me all the time. He goes, there was something very spiritual that happened. He wanted to cook for me the next night in his restaurant. And, we're connected for life now, and which I'm pleased about because I love Italian food so much.
I adore you, Phil. Thank you so much for
Well, I adore you. I think you're really sweet, and I think everybody here loves you. And all I hear from people on the show is, first of all the fans would love to thank you for supporting the Amazing Race. They love that you get the races to come in here, and I'm really, really appreciative of the fact that you've recognized the show and that you've continued to talk about it because you've helped and helped to share it with a lot of other people.
It's great
and
television.
people love you, and I love that, and I love being here. Thank you.
Okay. 14th season. I watch every season. I can't believe it's been that many years. The Amazing Race that kicks off this Sunday, February 15th on CBS. Please watch it so we can all share the excitement of it. Don't go away. We'll be right back.